A powerful serve, a faster serve, is one of the main desires tennis players have. We think we could win many more matches if our serves were faster. We picture ourselves hitting more aces and winning all the service points with ease. Because of it, many of us start doing some research about it. We look about aspects of our technique we can improve in order to get a powerful serve. Over the internet, there are many coaches that are willing to help us with our goal. They talk about the kinetic chain, racquet head speed, bending our legs, and so on. We listen to them, we put into practice what they ask us to do, and we start seeing improvements. Then, it's time to play matches. We start the match, and unfortunately, in most occasions, things don't go the way we want. Yes, we have a faster serve, but for some reason it isn't doing any damage on our opponents. Our opponents are still able to return our serve and make us work hard during our service games. The reason this happens is that when we obsess with power and getting a faster serve, we usually forget the most important aspect that makes a serve effective. The most important aspect that makes a serve effective is accuracy, being able to hit the serve where you want. Let's take a look at this image so we can talk more in depth about it. This image represents the placement of Frances Tiafoe's serve during his match against Nadal at the 2019 Australian Open. But being more specific, this is the placement of his first serve during the third set. In these images I'm about to discuss, we have four different colors of balls. The red ball represents a serve that Nadal wasn't able to return. In other words, it could be an ace or a service winner. The yellow balls represent weak returns by Nadal. These are the points where Nadal returned the serve, but without depth. These are the short balls that allow the server to finish the point with the next shot. Next, we have the white balls. These are the returns where Nadal was able to hit the ball with depth, a return that didn't leave him in a defensive position. Finally, we have the black balls. The black balls are the best possible returns. It represents the shots where Nadal did a lot of damage, a shot that allowed Nadal to start attacking from the beginning of the point. Now, let's take a look once again at Tiafoe's image, but this time let's divide the service box into four parts. As you can see, what Frances is trying to do is place the ball at either the first or the last quarter of the service boxes. Frances, more than trying to hit the ball harder, is looking for specific places where to put the ball. In fact, if we take a look at the red balls at the deuce side, they all represent wide serves with slice. Serves where Frances took speed out of his serves to add spin. Now the question is, how can you gain accuracy with your serve? Well, I'm not an expert on technique, but looking at the players from the academy and their trainings, I realized that the two most important aspects players need to dominate are the ball toss and an understanding of where to make contact with the ball. First, players need to focus on consistently tossing the ball at the same place with the same height. There are many videos and coaches that can help you with this task. Once you have a consistent toss, you can focus on the next task, and that is understanding where to make contact with the ball depending on where you want to place your serve. For example, let's say you have to serve on the outside. You go to your spot and toss the ball in the air. Now, depending on where you make contact with the ball, the serve will go into a specific direction. The rule of thumb is that the more you hit the ball at its left side, the more it will go to the right, and the more you hit the ball at its right side, the more it will go to the left. Once you have a consistent toss, you can start practicing hitting the ball on different places so you can start understanding where exactly you need to hit the ball depending on where you want to serve. Only then it's recommended to start adding more power. Only then it becomes a good idea to start thinking about how to hit faster serves. Now, once you achieve a certain level of accuracy, you can take your serve to another level. And no, I'm not talking about adding more speed. I'm talking about being unpredictable. You see, even though Frances did a good job with his serve, he created a pattern on the deuce side. He aimed most of his serves wide, and Nadal realized this. That's why as the set kept going, the red balls started decreasing, and the white and black balls started raising. Nadal started expecting this serve and did the necessary adjustments to get better returns of serve. Now, let's compare this image with one of Novak Djokovic. This image right here represents Novak's first serve placement during the second set of the 2019 Australian Open final. As you can see, Novak also did a great job by placing the ball at either the first or last quarter, but he took his serve to a higher level. He changed the placement of serves constantly. On the deuce side, you have 3 white serves and 4 T serves. On the as side, you have 4 white serves and 5 T serves. In other words, Novak didn't create any patterns about where he was going to serve. Whenever Novak had to serve, Nadal had a tougher time than against Tiafoe because he didn't know where the serve was coming. The final results of this research are as follows. During this set, Frances had 71 of first serves. In total, he hit 14 first serves, and he got 5 missed returns, 8 neutral returns, and 1 good return. As for Novak, during this set, he had 70% of first serves. In total, he hit 16 first serves, and he got 6 missed returns, 3 weak returns, 6 neutral returns, and 1 good return. Summing up, the process I recommend players is the following. First, focus on getting a consistent toss. Second, understand where you have to hit the ball to place it where you want. And finally, you start adding more speed and start thinking about how to be unpredictable. Now, it's your turn to let me know what you think of this research. Do you agree? Do you have a different opinion? Please let me know in the comment section. Also, I wanted to let you know that I created a Facebook group for those of you that want to talk about strategies, share your experiences during your matches, or ask for advice. If you want to join the group, I will leave a link on the video description below. And if you want to see more videos like this in the future, subscribe to this channel and click the bell icon. My name is Jorge, thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one.